Hello everyone, and welcome back JK and JM Buzz channel. Here, we explore the stories, moments, and magic behind the bond of two souls who never fail to make our hearts race, Jimin and Jungkook. Today, we're diving into something deeper than just a film or an entertainment show. This is a story that began with a small camera, a trip to Tokyo, and a heartfelt gift made with love. Golden Closet Film, Jungkook's first personal project that marked the start of his journey into filmmaking, wasn't just a visual creation. It was an emotional message, quietly dedicated to someone who meant a great deal to him, Jimin. Behind every frame, every melody, and every soft smile captured by the lens lies an undeniable truth. And now, 8 years later, the world is preparing to witness a new chapter of their story through Are You Sure? Season 2. A journey promised to be more honest, warmer, and more intimate than ever before. But as always, when two people seem too perfect together in the public eye, not everyone can accept it. So here's the question: is their closeness just fan service, or something far more genuine? Let's uncover the truth behind all the laughter, glances, and adventures they've shared. From Golden Closet Film to Are You Sure? A love that grew in silence. In every scene, Jungkook's personal touch is unmistakable. The way he sets up the camera, chooses the music, and captures little moments only the two of them understand. Golden Closet Film isn't just a film. It's an emotional portrait, their first shared journey, their Tokyo adventure that became a symbol of 8 years of togetherness and an effortlessly growing bond. A relationship built not only on friendship or professionalism, but also on trust, affection, and deep respect. Now, after years apart, the world awaits Are You Sure? Season 2, premiering on December 3rd, 2025. When the announcement was released, social media exploded. Hashtags about Jimin and Jungkook topped global trends, sparking a wave of excitement, but as usual, not all reactions were positive. Some wrote cynically, "If you truly love JK, don't support that show. It's just fan service." Or, "That show isn't about Jungkook. He's just being used for someone's agenda." Ironic, isn't it? Those who claim to love Jungkook are the same ones rejecting something he chose himself. But Jungkook once said clearly during Weverse Live, "I do what I want." Still, some insist he's being controlled by the company, by Jimin, or by strange theories that appear whenever things don't go their way. But the truth is simple. The more people try to boycott, the more curious the public becomes. Publicity is still publicity, whatever the motive. There's a small story that perfectly reflects their sincerity. A restaurant owner in Tokyo once shared that Jimin and Jungkook visited together, signed autographs, and left in the same car, quietly, without cameras or crowds. They also took private trips to Tokyo and New York, spending 5 days together, without a single leaked photo. If that isn't genuine closeness, what else could it be? Perhaps that's what their critics fear most. That Are You Sure? Season 2 will reveal how real their bond truly is. After 2 years of military service, their relationship hasn't faded. It's grown even stronger. New filming locations like Switzerland and Vietnam are set to showcase their most authentic journey yet. Jimin once said, "This time, it's not just another trip. It's a chance to speak honestly about where we are now." And Jungkook added, "I feel comfortable spending time with Hyung again." Simple words, but filled with meaning. It's worth remembering that Jimin once made a rare statement for an idol. He doesn't like fan service. Bromance or fan service. "Even though I'm an idol, I hate pretending." Jimin isn't someone who acts for the camera. Every laugh, every hug, every gesture of affection, it's all real. The same goes for Jungkook, who has repeatedly said he's not a child to be influenced by anyone. "I'm not a baby. I'm 28, and I'm strong enough." He's a grown man who knows what he wants, including who he wants to spend his time with. In one of his most sincere and gentle moments, Jungkook once said he wanted to travel the world with Jimin. "How long do you want to keep doing this?" 12 more seasons, until we're 50. It sounded like a joke, but it felt like a promise from the heart. Sadly, some fans who claim to love Jungkook are the same ones doubting his choices. They call his new show just fan service or even manipulation. But true support doesn't mean controlling your idol's life. It means respecting what makes them happy. Jungkook doesn't need to be saved from his own decisions. He's a grown man who knows what happiness looks like. And if that happiness comes from being with Jimin, shouldn't we be happy for him too? Now, let's welcome the new season of Are You Sure? A journey filled with laughter, warmth, and the undeniable sincerity of Jimin and Jungkook. Many still call their chemistry mere fan service, but they forget that word came from Jimin and Jungkook themselves. Remember the moment they rode a motorcycle by the beach? The wind blew softly, the camera captured them from afar, and Jungkook whispered, "This is really romantic, isn't it?" Jimin smiled and replied, "Very romantic." Then he hugged Jungkook from behind. As the sun set on the horizon, Jungkook whispered again, "This is even more romantic." And Jimin added, "This is romance. This is youth. This is beauty." That moment wasn't scripted. It wasn't fan service. It was honesty. Two people enjoying life with someone who makes them feel alive. That's why Season 2 is set to be warmer and more heartfelt. It will feature 8 episodes, 2 per week, keeping the travel challenge format but with breathtaking visuals, emotional music, and a more intimate tone. Imagine them strolling through snowy Swiss streets, laughing while taking photos, or sitting in a cozy cafe in Vietnam reminiscing about old memories. Every smile, every glance, every soft word, proof of their genuine bond. There are even rumors they might go skydiving together again, just like they did back in 2019. But now, with maturity and a deeper connection, the experience will carry new meaning. Amid all this excitement, Jungkook has started reclaiming his privacy, disabling his TikTok likes and following lists, and limiting comments to only people he follows. A small but powerful step that reflects his growth and desire for peace. Yet some accuse Jimin of forcing Jungkook, as if their relationship were just PR. But Jungkook himself has said many times how much he enjoys being with Jimin, how safe, comfortable, and happy he feels by his young side. Those who refuse to believe it are simply the ones who can't stand to see Jungkook happy. Because the truth is, Jimin and Jungkook's closeness is too real to deny. Their bond grew naturally, built on mutual respect and trust. Over the years, they've shared joy and hardship, on stage, during travels, and in private moments unseen by cameras. And that's where the beauty lies. From Golden Closet film in Tokyo to Are You Sure? Set in Switzerland and Vietnam, one thing has never changed. The way Jimin and Jungkook look at each other. Soft, sincere, and unpretentious. They're not acting. They're simply being themselves. Every laugh, every touch, every gentle phrase like, "Isn't this romantic?" reflects a bond that grows naturally away from the spotlight, yet shining brightly in their hearts. Jimin once said, "We don't know how long we can keep this, so let's enjoy it fully." And maybe that's the real message behind all these journeys. That love, in any form, deserves to be celebrated, as long as it's genuine. So before you close this video, leave a comment below. I believe in their honesty. Because in a world full of pretenses, the honesty between Jimin and Jungkook is something rare. Thank you for watching today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss more beautiful stories about these two stars who never fail to make our hearts flutter. See you in the next video. And as Jungkook once said, this isn't the end. It's just the beginning of our new story.